everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. A massive thank you for your like and comment, for your subscription, for your support. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all your effort. I am seeing your comments. Thank you so much. Please, if it is today, it's your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, Classic Kitchen TV, please do not fail to hit the subscribe button, touch the notification bell. Each time I upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Give this video a like, give it a like, comment, share. It will be a beneficiary to other people. Please just branch my YouTube, just branch my Facebook page, which is called people will just be talking now. Not be this woman, be this one. Be a change person. You know now, you know, say I'm a woman of God now. You know, I can talk for hours, you know, without stopping. So that's it. So we are just here now for a very, very good discussion. This video is not going to take a long time. This video is going to be very, very short video. It's not going to be long. It's going to benefit every one of us. So today's topic is about help. Today's topic is about help. There are so many people that need help from us. You that is listening now, you need help from people. How did you need your help from people? It matters a lot. Depends on how you ask help. Depends on what you are going to get. Depends on the kind of the way you approach your help. Determine whether you will get it or you will not get it. If you want to ask somebody something, I think it's not going to be all about fighting. It's going to be all about so calmly, not like fighting or aggressive. So when you are asking, you know what to ask and you know the kind of asking you need to ask. I'm just writing, sorry guys, I'm just writing a message that comes to my phone about my work. Just want to write it down so I cannot forget this important message. It's so very, very important. Helping people is very, very important in the Bible. Helping the poor, helping the needy is very, very important. It's all in the Bible. So I've studied, I've read the book of helping others, what we benefit from helping others. I've read the book, I've have some books that concern about helping others. It's a very big blessing helping others. You have a very, very, very good reward from helping other people. But depends on how the help come and where the help is coming from and what kind of help did the person need. Because people in our life, there are so many people in our life that is saying sometimes that we in abroad, we are so selfish. We don't want to give because we are already on top. We don't want to help anybody anymore. But we do help. We in abroad, we do help people. But the problem is many people don't appreciate the help because they think we pluck money in abroad. We don't pluck money in abroad. We work to get our money to pay bills and to save for the rainy day and to help our loved ones as well. But many people don't appreciate your help. Many people don't appreciate your effort. So our topic today is concerning help. How did you help other people? How did you help? Did you help? Did you just kill yourself because you want? Did you want to kill yourself before you want to help others? No, you don't need to kill yourself for other people. No, before you can, before they can say well done to you. If you cut your head to use it to do help for people in Africa, there's no thank you for it. The only thing you can do that they will value is when you buy a flight and give to them, they will value it. Then when you buy like this latest car that is flashing everywhere now, Range Rover is flashing everywhere. Every ladies want to have Range Rover. Every ladies want to have a classic car, you know. Not be like the one where we carry go so. But people, ladies want make sure say they get that highest ride car. When they come out, they go be Bozaka. Now she carry come, you know. Men ride, women ride expensive car more than men these days, because there are so many hardworking women out there that want to do what she or what she like with her money. So we are the topic, brothers and sisters. Don't just laugh or say, this not be this woman. Yes, so I am called by God. I am a mother. I am called by God to empower the weak, to make sure the weak have they have hope. There are so many people that feel like there's no hope anymore because what family have used their eye to do in Africa, anywhere, even the South America, the same thing. I'm a mix-up woman. I mix up with different nationality. The Pakistani, I have Pakistani friends. I have Moroccan friends. I have Africa friends. All over, I have Philippine friends. We all sit together sometimes. We all discuss together. We try to know things that is going on around the world, if it is only my country. No, the problem that is going around, that is going on in my country, Nigeria, is the same problem going on in some other part of the world. If you don't read news, you are not close to the people, you can't know. Be thinking, my country is the worst. Nigeria is not the worst. Sometimes Nigeria is worse, but in some aspect, it's not the worst. It's not the worst sometimes, because there are some part of the world that the government doesn't even know that the citizen is existing. They don't even care. They don't even care. They are even struggling how to get a network mat in their community so they can receive network. They can have network. There are countries like that in Africa. In Nigeria nowadays, everywhere you get network. If it's not very clear, but you can catch some network. But there are some part of the world, they need somebody to match network in their zone to be able to get network sometimes. So we are still better than people. We can't say other people are the best. We are still better than some people in some aspects. So sisters, brothers and sisters, so this message is all about help. The kind of help we need to give to people. People in Africa that are asking for help. This message especially goes to our family in Africa. Wherever you are from, Ghana or Nigeria or Senegal or no English-speaking country, we be interested on this topic, helping others. It is very important to help others. There are so many Bible verses that say we should help others. Yeah, but that is not a guarantee for somebody to demand a help that someone cannot offer. It's not a guarantee. There are help that somebody in Europe can help. There are help in Europe that somebody cannot help. There are so many help. This video is going to be a very short video. You, brother, you are in Nigeria, you are working, you receive salary every month, your children are in school, your wife is doing a petty business. When you want to ask something with this situation I just analyzed now, I've just analyzed it quickly, quick analyze it now. You are working, brother, you are in Nigeria, you are working. Your wife is trading. You got a house that you live, a house that you build on your own. Your children are going good schools in Nigeria. But if you want to ask for help in abroad, you want to ask your brother help, you want to ask your sister help, you will continue to ask what they cannot afford to give to you. When they cannot afford that thing to give to you, the enmity will start in the family. You will begin to say that is how they are selfish. People in abroad are selfish. But you remember that the position you are now, your brother that you are asking something from have not reached that position, because that's your brother in abroad, that's your sister in abroad. He never gets in your house when he say, if I reach us, I will enter my house. But the money you come to ask, if he did not give you, you will be against the sister, you will be against the brother. No. Because your brother in abroad is working so hard to make sure he fulfill the heart desire of everybody, both Nigeria, both anywhere in the world. When the need, what you need, you cannot just come, brother and sisters in Africa. Let us stop this attitude. This attitude is making people to go mad in abroad. There are people, they are going on the street, they are talking alone. It is because of family problem in Africa. Let us stop this attitude of you want to come and ask your brother something. Ask what he can offer you. Let us stop asking what they cannot offer. Somebody that is receiving 1,000 euro in a month, 1,200 euro in a month, how can you expect that person to help you with 3 million? How can you expect that person to help you with 5 million? It is not possible, and it can never be possible. You that is expecting 5 million from your brother, you that is expecting 6 million from your brother, you are not getting it. I'm just telling you the truth now. Stop waiting for your brother. Stop waiting for your sister. Stop waiting for your auntie. Stop waiting for your uncle. Stop waiting for your niece that promised you 5,000 million, that promised you 6,000 million, that promised you 2,000 million. I don't know how many million your niece have promised you. I don't know how many million your family friends have promised you in abroad. But I'm just telling you now, brother, sister, that million is not coming to you because you are just wasting your time. Because maybe you have been waiting now for 2 years. Because you are waiting for that 5 million to come. It's not going to bring that 5 million to you. The least your brother can come and give you, it's just like maybe 100,000 naira or 200,000 naira or 150,000 naira. That is the least your brother can come, or your sister or your uncle, your auntie, whosoever that is promising you that is going to bring 5 million for you. It's going to bring 10 million for you in Nigeria, in Africa. It's not going to give you anything. It's empty promise. You are going to wait, and you will old. You will get old without doing anything in your life. The least your sister, your brother can do for you is when I know what the Europe people here, people in abroad, what they are interested in supporting their loved one is, maybe you want to learn work. Your brother or your sisters or your uncle or your aunties, they are ready to sponsor you to learn that work, to finish it. Or maybe you want to go to school. You are schooling, because it's not everyday money. When you are schooling, it is not everyday money. It is term by term. Your brother or your uncle or your niece or your auntie can be responsible to support you for that study aspect. But say your brother or your sister, your auntie, or anybody, any relation close to you, promising you 5 million, 10 million. I will support you. I'm going to support you with 3 million naira. I'm going to support you with 5 million naira. Brothers, sister, you have been waiting. Stop waiting. They are not going to bring that money for you. They are not going to bring that money for you. It's time for you to wake up. Go and start doing something that you know you can start doing. Go and do what you know how to do. Go and start doing it best. Everybody in Europe is willing to support somebody. When the person see you, you start something. People in Europe are ready to support somebody that starts something. They are not ready to support anybody that have not started anything. Because you have not started anything. You just want somebody to come and give you money, 5 million, to go and start what you want. Wake can he get the 5 million from? He's not having the 5 million. If he promised you, it's lie. So go and start doing something you know how to do best. And start doing it for yourself. I so much thank God for this program, this Brekete family in Abuja. This Brekete family is helping a lot of people to learn different kind of handwork. If you have handwork, you cannot suffer anywhere you go. If you don't have handwork, you suffer everywhere. When we were on our way to Europe, I passed through land to abroad many years ago. So when we were coming to Europe those days, it was those people that were having handwork, that were able to sustain. They live like they are in Nigeria. They live like they are at home. But we that doesn't have a handwork, we were suffering. We were doing messenger following them. We were just doing messenger, send you message, you don't go. Send you message, you don't go. Follow. We were just follow that time. We were just follow. Because we cannot be able to do anything without them, because they have the money. They go out to go and also money and bring because of their handwork. So go and learn something better for you. Go and learn handwork. Go and learn something. If you want to learn something, call your brother to give you money to learn something. Learning something is not hard. It's not too late to. If you want to learn anything, it's not too late, because we in abroad right now, we are learning something. With my age, I'm still learning something here. When we are in the class, I even see people that is older than me in the class. We are surprised. These kind of people still can't learn something. Yes, we are all learning something. Anything you know you will learn that will profit you in the nearest future, go and learn it. It is very beneficial to you in the nearest future. You can even, those things, you can even teach it in the future. You see Brekete family, no, but maybe you have not watched it. You see Brekete family, there are people that are teaching people since then. If they did not learn it, they will not have access to enter that program. It is what they learn, their handwork that carry them to enter that program. Let me have my tea. This is my tea. Yes, so in this country, we cannot do without warm stuff. We have to drink tea. We have to drink green teas, all kind of teas that will make you healthy. We have to drink so we get fit in our body, not just only tea. My sister, she's seeing me now from yeah, my sister, you know who I'm talking about. My husband will say, see couple, you don't buy cup for you and your sister. I want to tell you, drink tea and see our tea or see our tea couple. My sister, I know they fit without this tea. See our tea cup as a big go. We are in America. So, my brothers in Nigeria, this message is a short message. Go and do something better for yourself. Your brother is willing to support you. Your sister is willing to support you, but don't ask beyond their limit. Beyond their limit that you are asking, that is why you are not receiving any help from anybody around you. You have a relative in abroad. You are not receiving any help from them, because what you ask them is more than them. You cannot expect somebody that is receiving money on salary basis. Your brother, your person in abroad, it's not doing Yahoo, it's not doing internet. It's waking up every day 5 o'clock in the morning and go to work. Some is doing night work. If you see some people eye for inside here is black, because it's night work that is doing. So he's receiving salary every month. That salary, he cannot gather. Before that person that you are asking 5 million, you are asking that person 3 million. You are asking the person 2 million. You are asking the person 1 million. Before you gather that million, say he won't give you. You yourself, you don't old. You don't even tire. Because I can figure out how many years it can take that brother to gather 5 million to go and support one person for Africa, because it's a salary man. He can't, after paying the bill at the end of the month, maybe it's left with 200 pounds after a bill. Maybe the person is left with 200 euro. So that 200 euro, before you can gather 5 million, you calculate how many years. You go come pay house rent. You go come pay light bill. You go come pay water bill. You go come pay car insurance. You go come pay for telephone. You go come pay for internet. You go come pay for Africa calls. Thank God for the WhatsApp that is on board now, that is around, that people spend less. So brothers and sisters, if anybody is promising you millions, that is going to support you in the next 2 years with 5 million, it's just wasting your time. You don't need to wait for that person. Go and do anything you know you want to do, and do it best for yourself. Because there is nothing like independence. There is nothing like somebody is not giving to you. Stand up and say, I want to be a master of myself. Stand up as a man. Say, I want to be a master of myself. I'm tired of this asking. If they don't give me, I'm not going to do anything. Don't mind me, oh. Cheers. How are we, guys? This is very important message for everyone, every family. Send it to Africa. It's very, very good for them, because you cannot go and be waiting for 5 million to come from abroad. You cannot be waiting for years. If you know you want to learn work now, it's not too late for you. Even though you are 40, even though you are 50, if you cannot cope with business, not everybody that can cope with business. Some people, they don't know how to cope with business, except the business is like a 10 million business. They don't know how to cope with it. So if you don't know how to cope with trading, you can go and learn something, and you'll be using that thing to eat. Like I'm here now. If I make some kind things that I learned for this my age, if I make it, you will be surprised that it's me that make it. I learn it here in UK. I learned so many. I've come to UK here. I've learned so many things here, handwork, that if I go to, maybe I go and stay in Africa, I can use it to be supporting my community, just to be teaching teenagers, teaching them the handwork I've learned here now. I can teach people those handwork. They just learn it basic. Use it basic. What you have in your kitchen, what the things that you want to throw away, I can just use it to make some kind of beautiful things. You will not believe your eye. I learned it here. I learned it here free of charge. Yes, I learned it just free of charge. I learned these things here because of the kind of job I do. It takes me to where I can be learning it. It is my job that take me to that level of learning something. I did not just get up and say, I want to go and learn something, but I'm the person that is willing to learn all the time. That is my passion, to learn new things, to meet new people. But because of I like it, God put me to a place I can be working. So I will take the people to where they are learning their stuff. Every time I take them to where they are learning their stuff, I am sitting with them free of charge. And those things, if you Google it, I say I want to learn it. If I Google it, something they will bring, say £3,000 for the course. Sometimes 2,500 for the course pounds. But I just learn it for free because God is by my side. Because God knows I always want to learn. I always want to learn. I'm never ashamed of learning anything. So brothers and sisters in Africa, if you know somebody is promising you millions, they are lying to you. Millions is not coming from anywhere at all. Because they can't afford to give you 5 million. They can't afford to give you 3 million. They can't afford to give you that kind of amount. When they are hearing on the internet, people are publishing estates to sell house in the estate, to buy land in the estate. They just can't 5 million and come and give you. It's not coming, no. I'm just telling you the truth now. Because you have been waiting. You are telling people, my brother, when he bring the money, come. The bed where but you not be plenty one. The bed where go come from. The bed where go come from. Yeah, that's usually they do like this. The bed where now. But not be plenty one. Instead of you to be asking money every time for to do petty stuff, you fix yourself to learn a standard something. I call a sister from here. In Europe. I call her, I say, oh, sister, where are you? They're so very noisy there because I never see her call her. She's in that kind of place. She's married with kids. Maybe her kids will be 3 or 4. She's married with kids. She's married. They have grown-up children. Grown-up children, like more than 20 years old children. She got. Because we all started together those days. I just called her. She told me she's in Abuja. I said, what's your business is in Abuja now? Because I know she used to sell second-hand clothes of Africa those days. She just said she's in Abuja. So what are you going to do? This one is about it's more than a year now. Say you just go to learn something for Abuja. What did you go there to learn? Say you go there to learn how to make a bag, a handbag. Say, He said yes, so he said he like it. Say it's a good something. She just learned that bag, as I'm telling you now. She's in money because she do the bag inside house and sell it in a higher rate. Just make all women if you see 100 women in a public, it is 100 bag there. Even some women have 2 bag. I know some women where I'm working, they have 2 bag. I said, this women was I would just be laughing. 2 bag. Yeah, I have them. So drinking my tea. My sister, see our couple. Y'all don't break that day when I need your ass. So we need to change cup in your kitchen. My sister, wait, if you see this cup, you know who she know. My husband know what I'm talking about. It when they come, I'll bring new cup for us. I mean, are you there? Dirty. I miss you. So that's it, my fellow family, my loved ones in all over Africa. Don't wait for somebody to deceive you with sweet mouths that I'm going to surprise you. That land is also place. I will sell it and give you money, or I will give you the land to build in the nearest future. It's all lie. They are not going to do anything for you. It's for you to buckle up, get up from where you are sitting down, move your heart from your chair, find something to do. If you don't want to learn work anymore, you can trade. Men can trade. Women can trade. Trade does not determine who supposed to trade. You can start doing something for yourself that will put food on your table and start depending on family and start depending on somebody else. Because the least they can give to you is just small money that cannot take you to anywhere. But your own sweat can take you higher. Your own sweat can take you great. Your own sweat can build you a house, can build you a mansion, it can buy you a car. So rely on your own sweat and stop waiting for your brother that is in abroad that wants to bring 5 million for you or 10 million to start what you want to start. Those are lies. They are not bringing anything for you. The least they can do for you is just this small money, 100 euro, 200 euro, 150, like that. Because it's not, you are not going to school. Though they know what you need. So it's what you need they will bring for you. And because they are not having it much here as well. If everybody have money, everybody want to spend for his or her family. But if the money is not there, you spend the little you have. You cannot spend what you don't have. You spend what you have. So let us be contented with what we have and be contented with what somebody sent to you in Africa. When somebody send you money, appreciate the money. Value the money. Say a big thank you. Don't wait for the person to come and call you. Have you received the money? No, you call the person. Appreciate that little. If you don't appreciate the little they sent for you, they will not send for you again. Appreciate the little they sent for you. So you start getting more and more. Appreciate the little they sent for you. So you get more. Thank you for listening to this message. Share this message. Share. Be a beneficiary to other family. Thank you for stopping by in my channel. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your like and comment. Let's drink tea together. Cheers, guys. This is the end of my message. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your support behind the scene. Keep supporting your daughter. God bless you all. God will fulfill your heart desire for you. God will give you your own money to do whatever you want to do. You will not depend on anybody anymore in your life in the mighty name of Jesus. The spirit of depending on somebody is out of your life in Jesus' name. Amen. See you on my next video. Bye.